Okay, probe is about to use the atmosphere of Mars to aerobrake, which means reduce its velocity. The probe's trajectory is an almost straight line that just grazes the Martian atmosphere. Okay, so my circle here is going to represent Mars, including its atmosphere. We know that the radius of Mars is 5460, so let's go ahead and draw that. The radius of Mars is 5,460 miles. And we've been told that the probe's trajectory is an almost straight line that just grazes the Martian atmosphere. Okay, people, this part right here, this sentence right here, implies a tangent line. Because here we've got the probe, right? Okay, so the probe is heading towards Mars. See how it's heading towards Mars? And it's just going to graze the Martian atmosphere. All right, so if it's just going to graze that, it's going to touch it at one point, we can say that this is going to be a tangent line. It says the probe is currently 9,600 miles from the center of Mars. So right now, the probe is still out here. It is 9,600 miles from the center of Mars. So this distance right here is 9,600 miles. Okay, and this distance is also in miles. And now we can figure it out using the Pythagorean theorem, right? So we can say 9,600 squared. 9,600 squared is equal to, because this is what we want to know. We want to know how far is the probe from the aerobrake maneuver. So this is our unknown. 9,600 is equal to 5460 squared plus x squared. Okay, so if I did my math correctly, I got x squared is equal to 62,348,400. 62,348,400, I think. So I got for x 7896.1. Now it said round your answer to the nearest 10 miles. Okay. That means that I need to figure out how to do that, okay? Well, shouldn't be too hard here. This to the nearest 10 miles, this is to the, not tenths, but to the nearest 10, right? Okay, so if this is the ones place right here, this is actually good practice for you to make sure you know your rounding rules. If this is the ones place, then it's the ones place that dictates how to round to the tens place. So that means this bumps this 9 up to a 10, which means actually rounded to the nearest 10 miles is 7,900 miles, okay? Be careful about that rounding.